a beautiful countess. What did you expect? When you see my name on your phone, please assume that I'm a mess.
Which is in your boarding pass, the QR code showing in your boarding pass.
예상에 마이 리얼 드립에서 돈이 빠져나갔는데 다시 들어와서 돈 예약이 안 된다고.
I'm not okay. I hate feeling this way. But can't you see this place is about to burn? Everybody
야 이거 내가 이거 돈 빼줘야 되는데.
아 웃겨. I was just afraid of becoming what I hate, becoming just like you. I don't know what I do. I break my own heart. Don't do it for me. I'm content with loving you until you cannot fucking stand me. Don't care if it's friendship, just want your attention. Can't you see? You're the girl I want, the girl that I need. I wanna give you every single part of me. You're the girl I want, the girl that I need. You're what I need. I must admit, I always fall in love with people who treat me like shit. The feeling is growing, live in the moment. Can't you see the sunlight's in your hair? Please handle me with care. And we'll go anywhere. You're the girl I want, the girl I need. I wanna give you every single part of me. I am so afraid of everything. It is so confusing being me. You're the girl I want, the girl I need. I wanna give you every single part of me. I am so afraid of everything. It is so confusing.
반대인가? 너무 빡세. 와!
rise of high up in my dream. Midnight low again. As you come close, I run in. I feel you down, coming close. And the low in the clouds. I feel good out here so high. Euphoric feeling with the tides. Full moon swinging, full moon side.
계시다가 요즘에 유럽, 아직도 유럽은 이 이어폰을 많이 사용을 하거든요. 그렇기 때문에 오디오 가이드나 그런 것에 사용 가능합니다.
Maybe when it all comes down, we could take a trip to the town you love. Take the dogs there too. Should have been you with my heart. Should have been you from the start. Sit and watch it all turn round. I know you can still hear the sound of me falling next to you. Should have been you with my heart. Should have been you from the start. Should have been you with my heart. Should have been you from the start.
나도 만들고.
Maybe when it all calms down, we could take a trip to that town of me falling next to you. Should have been you with my heart. Should have been you from the start. Should have been you with my heart. Should have been you from the start. we take a trip to the town you love.
십자가 형태를 띱니다. 여기는 예수의 머리가 넓은 부분이죠. 그래서 재단이 생겨요. 여기는. 그리고
감사합니다.
오블리가도. 엄청 크다. 라시아. 이미 써는 것부터 부드러워.
It's very good. Picture. Enjoy. Thank you. Try a spicy sauce, Doritos.
아.
고수 아니지?
맛있지? 아닌 것 같은데.